Hello and welcome this afternoon for a new live stream. I will be playing in the tournament organized by Federdama, the Italian Draughts Federation. It will be played on PlayOK.com, a Polish website where you can play many games. Started off as Kurnik. And still there are a lot of players, and as you can see in this tournament already a lot of people signed up. Sympaticki is my name, but there are a lot of other unknown players, most of them Italian. I think I see Walter Moscato, I see Luca Lorusso, Loris Milanese, Euroscience, which is Renzo Rubele, Salvat Luke, probably Luca Salvato, Scaggia 97, which is Alessio Scaggiante, and Macali, who is Daniela Macali, the organizer of this tournament, and he is the tournament director for youth at the World Draughts Federation, if I'm not mistaken. The Italian draughts players are always very motivated, very enthusiastic, and are organizing a lot of tournaments lately. And also the president of the European Draughts Confederation, I should say, EDC, is an Italian, Carlo Bordini. I will open also this video on my phone so I can watch along with the chat. DC is an Italian. So we will start within 5 seconds. Let's see how it's going. First game against Simone Picchi. Good game. Buona fortuna. I guess Simone Picchi is a real name. I will make the board a bit larger so it's easy to see. It takes a bit of getting used to PlayOK after playing on light drafts for a while, but since my youth I've been playing a lot on PlayOK, on Kurnik, as it was named back then. I think I started when I was maybe 12 or 13, so in 2005. So I've been playing here for 15 years and can say that it's been very important in my development as a draughts player. I even had my first serious private trainings on this website, given by Dutch Grandmaster Martin Dolphin. Just about the game with this 3-for-3 exchange in the opening. I gain a little bit of advantage because piece on 35 is developed. now I probably best develop my left wing as well. The time control is 5 minutes plus 3 seconds, so I have enough time to give some comments on the game, which is nice. It will be 7 rounds, so I guess it will take between 2 and 2.5 hours. Let's see. There's no threat so far, but yeah, I better play simple, form my formations in the center, and the combination of 23 and 25 should give me some possibilities. At least it will give black some problems developing this position. Now threatening 34-30. And now with the ping pong shot 27-22, black sees this, but I cannot change to 30 because of 23-29, 18-22, so I should first fill the holes in my position on 42, perhaps 44. 11-17 looks like a risky move, because if I now change to 30, what is black going to do? Might be a winning forcing already. Because I'm threatening 30-24, and also after that 27-21 sometimes. And this wins at least one piece. Alright, nice start. Better make a king now. Yeah, black was too quick to occupy both 23 and 25. And in the opening, yes, allowing this exchange was not the most active approach. Yeah, I lock away the king so it cannot be caught, and we'll slowly try to make some combinations. The game is over, but just have to finish it. And we'll try to finish it quickly so I can also tell a bit about, for example, the shirt I'm wearing, because it's one of the shirts in which Italian players played. Youth players played during European Youth Championships and World Youth Championships. Okay, exchanging some pieces. Simply one king ahead. Now black has to give more pieces. Okay, resigns, waiting for the round to finish. I believe next game will automatically start when all the other games are finished. Let's have a look how many players we have. I see 18 tables, so at least 36 players. That's nice. And that's perfect for a 7-round tournament. I see some players in the chat saying hi. Luca Salvato. Hello Luca, nice to see you here. I hope we will play a nice game. Gidon Bertrand, hi. Juan Luis de Jesus Galas, hi. If you're watching, let me know. And it's nice that Luca is watching. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday to you. I hope this is a nice way to celebrate. And hopefully you're able to forget a bit about all the problems in Italy right now. Of course, this also counts for other participants. And yeah, so I hope you still have a very nice birthday together with your friends and family. If possible, directly with you, but otherwise on a distance. And let this be my way to celebrate it with you. And this directly leads me to the story about this shirt, because this was the shirt that Luca Salvato actually wore. I will now switch to a picture of Luca and me. Here you can see it from my Facebook page, posted on 23rd of August 2010. It's me on the right and Luca on the left. Here Luca is wearing another Italian shirt. But I think this was the tournament. It was a World Championship Youth in Tallinn, if I'm not mistaken. Could also be European Championship. Actually, I'm getting a bit confused now, but anyway, at one of these tournaments, Luca and I exchanged jerseys. So I was playing in orange jersey usually for the Dutch team, and Luca was playing in the blue jersey from the FID, Italian Draughts Federation. And yeah, we decided to exchange jerseys after the tournament, just like football players do, as a nice souvenir. Maybe with or without asking our coaches before. Anyway, we did it. And it's a really nice souvenir. I still have it. Actually, I'm now at my parents' place at the countryside. And yeah, as a coincidence, I found it here in my cupboard. So decided to wear it for this stream. Yes, and to continue, There was in last year in Ciancano Terme, if I pronounce correctly, in Tuscany. There was the European team championship in which I played in a Dutch team with a team of 3 with Alexander Balikin and Kasper Reemeyer. And there I also met Luca again, and we had a nice drink on the last evening to talk about drafts and remember about all the youth tournaments. It was a great time. I always enjoy playing in Italy. I've played in Bacoli 2 times, tournament organized by the Lucci brothers, Michela and Giacomo Lucci. Perhaps they also participate today, I'm not really sure. Would be nice to see them. And also in 2018, I guess, I participated in the tournament in Latina, where Daniela Macali invited me, and it was also a wonderful experience. And then, of course, the European Team Championship in Tuscany last year. It was really nice to go to Italy. Always the nice weather, nice people, nice food, and very enthusiastic about drafts. We'll slowly get back to the tournament. If I forget any anecdotes, I guess Luca or someone else will remind me about it. We'll see how many time there is left. Giovanni Fava is playing, one of the most also very active Italian player. I've seen him in some international tournaments. So they are already in the end game, so I guess most games will end soon. Against Anthony X. Could be Anthony Alavan, also plays a lot on lead drafts, I guess it is him. I don't know if this last move was the best one, because white could have sacrificed his piece to cross the main diagonal. Now it's too late for that. Looks like a winning endgame for black. 2 kings. But it always requires some technical skill. Probably by moving one of the kings to square 1. But it's hard to do because at least one of them should remain on this line 326 to prevent 26-21. So maybe the way is to first bring piece 6 to 17, and that's what Anthony is doing now. But if you play 11-17 now, white can go in between. And the game is still a draw, so there are some technical difficulties, so to say. Perhaps this was a moment in which white could attack, but then black would close it by the king. Yes, so piece 6 is brought to 17. Now the king will go to square 6 to limit the movement of the white king because of 17-21. And this is very good endgame techniques, I guess. Now one waiting move. This is a strong one. now at 1621. I'm not very sure about this move, whether it is necessary. But anyway, black gets the win. Alright, second game is starting. Mickey 89. Now I'm wondering, who it is. Michele Lucci. Michela, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Good game. Michela, one of the Lucci brothers who organized Bacoli Open near Naples. Very enthusiastic. I think the tournament lasted for 3 years or more, maybe at least 3, with a strong international participation. Once I played, I came there with Pim Meurs, one of the strong Dutch grandmasters as well, and we had a really nice time swimming in the sea, even though it was already October. So yeah, I miss this tournament. Antonio also looking high. Watching, I should say. Yeah, perhaps one of the calmer variations in the Chigolev opening, this one. Black will try to put pressure on 27. Alright, now I need to choose. Cannot play 2-7 because of 37-31. And the main choice is to go for 14-19 forward or backward. Backward is nice to keep square 19 open, but I rather prefer going forward in this kind of positions. Don't know if it's actually wise, but it looks more active to me. And after 33-28 to exchange 17-22 at some point and try to get some dynamics in my position, because the classic's good for white because he's likes some tempos behind, but if black can become moving, kind of gets into a dynamical play, he can control both wings and take advantage of his tempos and the piece on 41, who's currently out of play. Most logical for white is to keep control over square 28. For example, 33-28, I could change, then go there again by 38-33. But perhaps then there is a king shot 26-31, 23-29, to 46. And white decides to wait. Still cannot play 2-7. But I can also wait. 2025 perhaps it's an option, but at the moment I would like to not to give away tempos. 2024. Yeah, and this is the moment perhaps to start thinking how to get moving. Okay, 1722. And the question is, how extreme do I want this to be? 1420 and then even to exchange to 30. It is possible, but white's position is still quite solid and not that unbalanced, so I rather wait a bit. Could even form the Olympic formation. But let's first keep options open. 42-38, this is a surprise. I would think he goes by 43 a bit later, and perhaps now it is a strong idea to form this Olympic formation and even this kind of side pyramid. Oostblok, as we say in Dutch, East block. It's at the east side of the board, makes sense. And the goal is to push white from 27 by force. And for this plan, it is helpful that I'm ahead in tempos. I think 44-40 was also not a move white could afford to play. He has to start preparing for 12-17, 17-22. And this move is just to move to the side and makes it harder to keep his position closed. Already I'm threatening Coupe Royale 14-20 backwards. White is to take 3 pieces, and black goes 11 to 22 to 31 to 42 to 33 to 44. Yeah, so white closes that hole, but sometimes an idea might even be to attack 23-29 if it forces some bad moves, but I don't see it here. Now it might be interesting if I play 12-17 to go 28-22, and then a kind of interesting position occurs. It might be better to change first, 14-20. Forces 44-30 or 49-34. All right, let's see if white first of all dares to go to 22. He doesn't have much choice. But after 28, 22, 11, 17, 48, 42, it's not clear where black can push immediately. rather be a kind of slow push. Yes, place these moves. I cannot allow white to close 28 again. $47, $42. This looks a bit risky to me, because anytime I can force 1722 to, and white loses this piece on 41, after which 23-28 might be a possibility. It could also already be strong, but actually it takes some calculations. It's hard to see what it yields immediately, so I better maybe wait. 1420. Or 1520 could also be an interesting move, because it threatens 1822. Or just to wait 24-29. Okay, I don't have much time. I better decide on something. Let's change forward. And see if white is able to close all the holes in his position. At least I think now I'm threatening 1722 and 23-28 because white has to take 3 pieces. Okay, this... Make sure I have to take 3 as well. Threatening 1822 now. Now I have to act. Not much time either. This might not be good actually, but let's see. Just have to make some moves. Even if white gets to 28 now, I can change back 1722 and still there are some problems with connection for white. The question is 34-40 indeed. Okay, now I change back and hope piece 41 is out of the game. Trying to push here, but how does this push continue? 1924, try to get to 34 in the next move. If he changes back, he should be too passive. Alright, I go. Perhaps changes, yes. Alright, trying to bring some tricks. he attacks, I go 6, 26, 31, so he better wait. Okay, can keep this for one more move. And this looks like a very good endgame, at least. Sacrifices another piece, but I believe not so clear actually. Have to calculate what is the best chance to win. Let's win a piece here. Try to get my pieces on the side. Need to go to king now. Try to block his piece on 35. Interesting endgame. This piece on 35 might just be active enough. Oh, white's time ran out. Hard to say what this endgame is worth. I think it's a draw actually. 35 might even go to 25, and this opposition is very, very good for white in this kind of endgames. It was a very good game. Michele, well played. Yeah, from the opening it looked good for me, but I couldn't push for a long time, and only in the end I gained some advantage, but perhaps not the winning endgame. R.R. Rodriguez, hi. Endgame. There is already the next game. Sympatički against Loris Mariles. Hello. Good game, Loris. Good luck. I played against Loris in Cantamo Terme last August. And yeah, Loris is a bit older than me, but when he was he played as a junior, he also participated in I think European and World Championships youth, and I think one of the best Italian players from his generation. And he always plays interesting games. I like to play against him. Let's see if we get a Keller or some adapted version of the Keller. Looks like an adapted version now. I think after 30-24 I have and 31-27 this exchange leaves me with a slightly better position from the opening, but yeah, is this enough? This rather keeps the tensions on the board. Okay, and this gives me the opportunity to move to 24 with a reasonably clean attacking position without an extra piece on 40. Rosenberg type of position, which I played also before other videos. Depends on when is white going to attack. 33-28. Let me think a bit here. Whether it makes sense to develop from 49 or from 47. Could also wait one move, 41-46, to see. I think 43 from 40 to develop from 49 leaves me with most options, and I'm also thinking about what happens if black, for example, plays 10-14. I have to exchange 3 for 3, and am I able to develop from 47 then? I think in that case I will be able, so not in order not to suffocate this piece on 47. It's a nice one, but you can have too many pieces on one flank. (6-11), very sharp move. Because after 11-17, black will need to think about 37-31. Now it's not possible because of 13-19. But let's see. Black can just stay on 21 as well. Go to 22. Let's just wait. After 17-22, I have some free move. Black cannot go 21-26 now, or at least looks dangerous because of 37-31. Sometimes it's possible, but in general not. So 17-21 is now most logical. Yeah, 17-22, I mean. Now I have to think Do I want to go 32-27? Make this Rosenberg again, or allow black to exchange to 27? Probably don't want that, so let's keep things interesting. (1822) is possible, but I think rather a passive move. I will just take 27 and build my attack. Now black has to choose whether to go develop from piece on 3 or to go 7-11, 11-17. It goes to 1822, which means that I will have to just stay in my attacking position. Can I play 29-23? It doesn't allow 10-14, that's the good thing, but perhaps 9-14 is possible. Then 33-28 might be possible, but then 3-9, and but I get some opportunities also to surround. I don't want to give that option, so let's just build my position. Can go to 10 by 34-30, but there's no point. And I think in this position black has to be very realistic, not to surround too much, because white's attack is very clean. Basically no weak pieces, no pieces that are out of the game. Maybe it's a bit too early, I'm not really sure. Black might change 13-19. But at least white has some, at least we have some temp advantage. And center. 12-18 perhaps. Then I will play 29-23. I think the longer blacks waits to break down my attack, the stronger my position will become. Okay, it forces me to exchange one piece. Actually, it's good for me because piece 40 didn't participate in the game yet. Okay. So this means I'm going to have to push. This is kind of the standard move now. Need to check for combinations from piece 16, but I don't see it. Black cannot move away, so he has to let this piece be taken. Now is the question, do I go left or do I go right? Hard to say. First we'll develop my piece on 36. Maybe to go to the center in the end. Perhaps going to 23, the next move, if I get the chance. Or wait a bit. 4-9, then threaten 16-21, so I should be careful. Don't have a lot of time. Alright, this combination I see. And I am nicely developing. perhaps 15-20, but then I can comfort. Yeah, actually the question, will I be able to maintain the pressure? 13-18 threatens another combination. But I'm pretty confident about my position right now. Okay, I can approach 24. Forces black to retreat, but he has some columns, so that's good for him. He should be able to defend now. Cannot allow 23-28, I think, so going to go there. But this looks like a position black can defend. Yeah, basically black is in time at square 22, so I can still try to sneak with piece 30 to king. And now no time. Yes, it's very tricky. This so sorry, no problem. Part of the game. I should have been more attentive. Yes, I was just starting to get some chances. 37-32. Black cannot play 12-17 because of 36-41, but we'll play 21-26. I go there. Well, it's absolutely a draw position. He offered a draw already, and it would have been wise to accept it, I guess. Because also with this streaming software running my computer is a bit more slow, and I'm still getting used to that. So well played, Loris. Nice game. I'll be back to get some water because my throat's a bit dry. Hi Mikael, thank you for watching, and Martijn also, hi. Gives me some tips about time management. Don't make it so tense. I should probably take it too hard. We'll try to play a bit quicker now. But first get some water. See you. So. Oh, I see next game already started. I better quickly play Nicolaggio F64, good game. Sorry for being a bit late. Edge opening to the edges. No name. I don't know. So we'll see. And just develop nicely. More pieces to the edge. Yeah, so should be good for me. Don't want to allow 30-24. Interesting play style. Question, do I go to 21? 17-21 because of this piece on 41 now. I could, but also 17-22 is perhaps a more interesting approach. Because I will not be afraid of the 4 o'clock. Again to the side. But the question is where I'm going to go next, 27 or 28. These are roughly the possibilities. Cannot play 20-24 because 32-28 now. With the piece hanging on 20, it's not so easy. Maybe better wait. I don't really want to move piece 4 to the side, so let's see how long I can stay with that piece on 20. I have to think about 32-28 actually. So maybe 2-7 is an adequate move. Yeah. This is what I mean. I need this column for exchanging now. And now I will be able to go to 24 soon. Cannot go 13-18 now because 30-24, so I need to... Oh, the door is closed already. Okay. Yeah, I need to think, do I want to allow 50-45 and 25-20? Well, right now I would, but I cannot play too many pieces to the right side. Yeah, I think I will allow it because the question now 1-6, a bit ugly. Perhaps 17-22 again is a nice move. I could try it actually. My opponents are also very quick, so I shouldn't think too long. Okay, let's just wait 1-6. Can always exchange 17 to 21 towards the center. For 127, didn't expect that. Try to push. And goes farther to the edges. Could have expected that. Let's push the to the left side now. Because 27 is not really in reach. So plan will be 4-9 and change forward. This I didn't. Okay, cannot attack because of skull combination. Better develop these pieces. Yeah, it's a very interesting strategy by white. Not super easy to counter. I mean, yes, my position is good, but what is the best continuation is the question all the time. 23, 29 perhaps, go just them. At least puts his triangle here out of play. So yes, let's see. Hope I'm still controlling 1621. Oh, of course, this is. Horrible mistake. Actually, this was all white is hoping for, such kind of tricks. Six against 5. Should try to at least delay the game a bit. Perhaps I can go to king here. Should be quick again. Yes. Even threatening 24-29 now. Should bring a draw. So the king will probably move. But then I can sacrifice and go to king. At least I'm not losing yet. Probably I should, but now my opponent is thinking. Guess he should have fought 1 or 2 moves ago. Yeah, I can see I really need all my time to make moves because every move I lose 2 seconds of lag for using my software, it seems. Making 2 kings now, so that's dangerous. Even though I'm stopping his piece now. must do that. Okay, you can of course take some combination, but it leaves him with 3 pieces only. But still the time is the biggest problem. White might move his piece to 39, 48 to 39 to form a catching structure. Using his time now. Or my internet connection is down. That's always unpleasant when you play online, that when your opponent is stopped moving, it might be this or that. Alright, indeed is moving. Piece 48. Now I have to move my king. Good that I expected that. I'll just move this piece now. I don't see much danger anymore. Changing my piece. Should probably offer a draw, but yeah, I will soon do that. But my opponent has a better position, so I don't want to. It's still kind of impolite to do that. But I should watch my time. Cannot attack now, so I should first attack here. And then attack here, I guess. No trick. That's good. Yes, and now white has only 3 pieces left. Let's go make it a draw. Declined, okay. Maybe now. Alright, well played. That was really a bad show by me. I should have maybe make a straight decision of where to push instead of keep moving all my pieces to the center, because now what I did was not effective at all and even hit me like a boomerang. So perhaps better to keep piece on 4 at least and maybe just develop 11.17, 16.11, maybe even move piece 4 to 15 for security reasons. And miracle. Yes. I don't know if he means playing a draw or that I managed to actually defend it. Splenderman, Vladislav Splendor from Belarus, good luck. Good game. I played against him in Hugowaard once. It was a nice game. I will try to now have a better time management. Let's see what plan to play today. Yeah, let's try something aggressive now. Okay, still standard opening. Can go to 24, of course, but it rather makes it easy for black. This is risky for white, but at least some interesting play. Attacking 31-26, rather wait with that. I saw some comments in the chat, we'll have a look. Aha, Luca is talking about the strategy of my opponent, developed in Bergamo over years and years. So yes, I see that's why it worked. Gioffre's system. Okay, that will be the new terminology for this this kind of game. And since he was effective, yeah, it should really bear his name, I believe. Martijn, I'm using OBS, which is a free streaming software. I think it's one of the I did a little research and it just turned out, seemed to me to be the best one, easiest one to use. So I think it's just that my computer is not very good. I'm not using professional computer, no professional microphone, no professional camera, and just wanted to do this with the stuff I have. And as long as it's possible, then I will do it. Now I have to decide 33-29, 28, or to go 33-28. I remember Georgiev played some game against Schwarzman in this. Opening. Perhaps it went like this. Or maybe first 31, 36. Yeah, I wonder. Maybe waiting one move is smart, because after 33-28 also 17-21 is possible. But 41, 36, 17-22, I have to make some tempo, which I'm not too sure, so let's try like this. Vladislav Splendor saying hello. Hi, thanks for watching. I would not try to give away too many of my playing thoughts while playing against you. Yeah, while I was eating this chocolate, I saw that now there's a threat of a king. Don't think it's a winning combination, but yeah, I guess I can allow it. And if I remember correctly, in this game between Georgiev and Schwartzman, there was some play like, I don't know, from this position 15-20, 33-28, 44-49, 2-7, 33-28, 7-11, and then sacrifice 27-22, 28-23. Indeed, black going for this combination. Of course, you can also go to 50. Maybe I should have checked that a little bit better. Looks like it's just winning. Cost 2 pieces, but yeah, I don't see how I can easily catch it. It's 27, 22, 8, 12. And then I will be able to catch it, but with one piece behind. But I don't really have an alternative. Yeah, it always sucks when you play like this, play online, and you make some blunders. No fun, of course, but what to do at the moment? Try to fight. At the top level, one piece ahead should be enough for winning the game, of course, but also the line between win and drawing is quite thin, so I believe you should always try to fight. I'll just try to play positionally. Just acting as if there's no problem. Just don't count the pieces. Normal position. $14.19 looks like a good move indeed. Black will try to make classics. And also, if you're one piece ahead, usually what you should not do is to start thinking a lot and stuff like that. Just play normal moves, and at some point start calculating. When you think you can find the winning variant. Now I hope to have some compensation, because black played with speed 4 rather early here. It means that his defense was harmed a bit. Let's play this. Perhaps it's still winning, but at least I have chances to force a breakthrough now. Let's go like this. Next move perhaps to 19. Okay, now I need to go like this. And we'll force 10-15, and then I'll be able to sacrifice one piece and go to king with some kind of endgame at least. I think I have to. I shouldn't wait also because of my time troubles. And this is actually quite smart. Forces me to give another piece, but then then again, he's not close to a king yet, so I see chances for a draw, of course. At least I should be able to win this piece on 37. And then it's just 4 against 2. With some pieces in the center and not yet at king. Going to king, so. I have good hopes. (24, 29). What it should not do is to attack 4, 14, 18, to 15, to 44, and then to attack here because of 18, 23, 23, 28. But after 29, I will just go to 5 directly. He tries to defend this piece on 47, but it might not be the best plan because that piece is going to lose anyway. And now I think I will win a piece anyway, to 30 to 24. And then after that I will win piece 37. So it was better to sacrifice piece 37 immediately, because at least then you will keep 4 pieces. Looks like I'm getting away here with the draw. But I should keep focus. Should also watch his time a little bit, because if your opponent is in time trouble, you have a lot of time more than him, then you might forget about that. Okay. Cannot attack immediately, but offers a draw, and okay, yes, I should do that. Well played. Got lucky there. Already the next game, so no chance for any kind of relaxation, calming down. And here I play against Alessio Scaggiante, one of the most promising Italian youth player from the last years. I think he became European youth champion among cadets, if I'm correct, or second. At least very strong player also in Italian drafts, which is different kind of drafts. And yeah, perhaps he's current Italian player with the highest rating. I'm not sure. Good luck. So it's nice to have another strong opponent. 2 games to go. This one and the next one. Let's try at least not to make a blunder. To keep my goals kind of low. Some theoretical opening. Actually interested to go to 28. Now 15 is 46 are gone. Should I do that? Well, let's see, let's try. Not very common. In blitz is always nice to surprise your opponent a little bit. Yes, 31, 27 makes sense. Now, most ideal scenario for me is to occupy, for example, to change to 23 and play 15-20. Then this whole wing is blocked. But it might be difficult to get there. But let's see. Of course, possible to play 30-24, but doesn't bring any immediate threats. Yes. Was a mosquito there? Was not hitting the air. 37, 31 perhaps. Can go in between. 27, 22. Then exchange double. And then perhaps exchange this piece on 24. Forward. And the alternative is here to close 1722, allow 83, 43, 48, 43. To go build 12, 17, 7, 12, and then take it from there. It's the most interesting plan. Might be possible. But also the most risky plan, because 17, 22, 38, 33, 12, 17, 34, 30, and towards the middle. Then perhaps I can move to 25. Well, let's try. My position in the tournament is already bad. I should go for the win, no matter what. Might also change directly, but anyway, I'll be able to go to 25 then. Okay, exchanges, that makes it easier for me a little bit. Just build. Perhaps 1621 was already more accurate on the previous move, but not to allow this development, but it should still be okay. White cannot directly threaten my piece on 28, because if he changes 34, 30 towards the middle, I play 14, 20, and 80, 38, 32 is not possible because of 18, 23 and moving here. So I will mainly try to keep squares 22 and 23 open. And it's not easy for white to get rid of piece 23. Okay, we just defend. Perhaps this was a stupid move, because now he can go. Okay, doesn't. Trying to speed up a little bit, also to put some pressure on my opponent. Perhaps this is the time to move forward. He attacks, I play 1822. Forward, then 712, 12, 17, making the column. And yeah. Worst pieces in white's position are perhaps 44 and 35, because they don't do any work. But then, yeah. White might now change to 29, then develop 35, 30, 30, 25, and my pieces on 10 and 9 might be punished. I think this is the moment for white. Because if I go 14-20 now, he might attack 38 for 42. And that looks a bit dangerous for me. But it's hard to see what my alternatives are. Yeah, I think my build-up on the right flank was not optimal there. Now threatening 15-20, so 38-33 is the way to go. And now I should think. Reminds me of a game I played before on light drafts. And again, this formation 10-14 might play a big role. 21-27, 42-38 might be problematic. Maybe it's anyway it's safer to go like this. I will anyway approach. And now the idea is 8-12 to threaten 26-41. But I don't know if white sees it, what I can do. So better not to play for that. Actually, I don't really trust my position. But so far, so good. Okay, we'll probably play 38-32. And still I have these pieces. And it's a long way to occupy 27 again. But same holds for white. Still a long way to go to 24. So perhaps I am fine. should defend this piece, but piece on 10 is really ugly. Yeah, and he comes with 45 now. I'm not really sure if I can defend. Not much time to think. I was frozen here. I didn't see what to do. Congratulations. Well played. Or is it just going? Yes, my last idea was just to wait for 9, but I didn't have time for that. After 4-9, 34-30, I can exchange for by 4, 28-32. But if you just place 44-40, yeah, I don't know what I will do. Big problem is 12-17 in this position. 12-17, 34-30, 17-21, 30-24, and threatens both 24-20 and 38-42. So actually, in this phase where I played rather quickly, I should have been more careful to make sure that after this exchange, 34-30 to 29, you can always play 14-20. For example, to play here 11-17 would be better. Perhaps here 12-17, and to quickly try to control 21. See what happens in the game. And here perhaps 18-22 was the way to go. Or sorry, I mean 12-17. Yes, but really well played by Alessio from this point. And perhaps here 14-20 would have been more realistic. A moment. So that means there is, and here's just very, very tough defense for black, I think. Maybe 21-27 would be the way to go. Alright, last game. I guess I'm pretty low in the rankings. Let's not have a look at it. Walter Moscato, almost same name as I have, Walter, just the Italian version, you could say. Nice player, also know him quite well. Good luck. Let's try to make an interesting last game here. Okay. Other possibility would be 11-17, self 12-18. I think it's a bit more active. I read some analysis by Saibans lately, calling this the young variation in this opening, named after Herman de Jong, some I think early 20th century Dutch player. Plan for white is to attack on the left wing. So let's see. In principle, white's wing is a bit more developed than black's wing on the other side. I think black could have developed this wing a bit better, because now after 11-17 I can always start breaking it, and 12-17 is never possible. But question is now how to proceed. Makes sense to wait, and after 20-25 then to take action. Okay, let's play the most neutral move, hopefully. Don't know exactly about 24-29, but I'm assuming it's not red will not play, so, or black. I might also just exchange here and wait for and keep this wing forever like this. Or it's either to play to 29 and then to 21, or to go to 30 and play classics. Playing classics actually makes a lot of sense here, I think, because of this wing. Even though I'm not really sure how big my advantage will be after 11-17 at some point. But let's just go for the attack on the wing. It's always fun. Could go double, but it allows black to play 13-18. Now I'm thinking 47-42 might not have been the most neutral move, because if I would have played 49 instead, I could have defended there 47-41. And now it's not really sure where my wing is going, but we'll see. It's always useful to have a piece on 41 just to be able to make this change. Anyway, I don't have time. I should just play moves now on this wing. Okay. Let's force a bit. Still, it would be nice to have this piece. So after 11-16, I could just wait and change the pieces. Now I would have to make some special move. Alright, 12-17. Perhaps a good one to involve piece 13. By that, also piece 4. But at least I feel now I have some more space to develop my own pieces. So let's see, 28-22 or not. 9-14, and then it's hard for me to advance. Let's first see how black responds to this. Luca Lorusso is saying that Walter Moscato's current Italian champion. I forgot that, of course. I haven't known it, and I have known that he made some great steps in the last few years. Also, I remember he played in Salou and got maybe even top 10 position. So, yeah, surely good player. He also played in the European team championships. I can go exchange through this wing, but don't want it yet. I will soon react to the comments because I just don't have... I should focus on the game first. This is actually a good move. If I cannot move to 17 and I don't want 31, 27, 6, 11, so... But this is, well, part of the plan actually. Move towards this wing. And my pieces on 49, 50, they will defend my own wing. And this is always a nice move to make connection with the pieces on the left. 6-11, I will just attack, I think. So it doesn't go. Oops, no time. I was in time. Don't know how. Move. Okay, go. Yes. Oi. Okay. The good thing is that I only have to move towards the left with the pieces there, so it saves me some thinking. Perhaps to the middle now, but I will just go. Okay, I have some time to think again. Not really clear where I'm going to. Now that black has this piece on square 1 again. But my pieces are advancing, and yes, I think this should be very, very good for me. I will first try to go to 11, see if I can go to square 6. So now black has to make a big decision. He doesn't react, so okay, I will go. Cannot attack because 39, 44, and anyway. Okay, don't see any threat. Actually, now I can even go there. Okay, I have to play quick. Yes, and now maybe this move to stop black from advancing. And maybe it can even force winning a piece. First I should go here anyway. Let's hope I will be quick enough. It's a very nice game actually. It looks like black is frozen. Okay, 12-17. I cannot attack because 2 for 2 backwards. But I will be able to creep through here. Right? Right? Yeah, let's just do that. I can also try to stop black here, but there might be some complications. I'll first try to creep through. Hopefully no combo. Black also cannot stick there because I've moved to 11 and 16. So he has to close and then I attack at 11. Okay, he still does. Hope I'm in time. Go, go, go. Exceeded time for a game. Well, luckily my life does not depend on this game. I am happy with this game. I guess I won it. If I go to 11 and to 16, just time. I had 10 seconds to make these three moves, but yeah. I guess that if I really want to perform well and to stream, I need a separate computer, or at least better one than this, because I cannot play like this. So actually a really nice game to end with. I'm glad with that. I think black should try to stop me here somehow. 8-12. Let me think. Or here rather develop from piece 4, because I'm attacking to the left, so I need to defend there. 13-18 is stronger, I believe. And here I just slowly. Yeah, also here perhaps still 13-18. And here my strategy really became a success. Perhaps better to go in between to at least hurt my defense a little bit here. Because now everything was just, the game was in my hands, I believe. It was just a matter of finishing, and this was winning, but my time. But okay, part of the game. What to do? So I hit to 11, he goes to king, I play 11-16. Has to go here and I take 3 pieces and win the game. Good game, thank you. So let's see actually who is winning the tournament. On top are Anthony and Benito Cataldi. Don't know this guy, but apparently he's doing well. Have a look at the chat. Now I have time. Mikal says that the game was a bit like my game against Tyson in Salau, and I think he means the game I lost against Case Tyson a few years ago when Mikal was also there. Should also try to subscribe to his channel because he makes very nice pictures and videos from drafts, 100 squares, also 64 squares, and yeah, he was there, and perhaps he even posted also a video from me in this game against Case Tyson. And it was similar to my game against Scaggiante 97, Alessio Scaggiante, because in that game I also lost my my 4-post on 28 or 23. Let's have a look at the last game actually. It is a draw. Morena Manzana playing with white. Player from Bergamo who became very famous a few years ago for beating Roel Boomstra, 2 times world champion, with a combination. Yeah, it was a magnificent game, magnificent combination, and a great surprise. And yeah, he organizes also his own tournament in Bergamo, of course. At the moment, Bergamo is in big troubles, but I heard that he and his family are fine, so I'm glad to hear it. The tournament ends. Your place in the final standings, 22 of 37. I will try to forget that. The winner is... Actually, I cannot be sure now. Anthony is currently ahead, but what did his rival do? Is there a place to see the results? Completed ones here. Results. White screen. And indeed, Anthony is the winner. So congratulations to Anthony, I have won. I didn't play against him because I wasn't in the top, obviously. Actually, after winning the first 2 games, I didn't win another one. Played some nice games against Alessio Scaggiante, who deserved to win. And last game against Moscato was also very interesting. I'm quite happy with that one. We'll see if there's something in the chat. Yes, Renzo Ruble is saying thank you very much from Italian players. It was my pleasure to join you. I would love to join you once again, and then would even love it more to also play a bit better. But this time another foreign countryman stole the win, so to say. Anthony Alvan from France, not an Italian player, and actually Michele became second with same number of points. So also congratulations to him. And Six Sparnix from Riga, Latvia. Don't know who that is. Came third, so also congratulations to him. I think that's all for now. If there's anything in the chat. Anthony says he's lucky. I don't believe so. I think if you're number 1, then at least you played it very well and deserve to win. So be happy with that. Luca Salvato says some troubles with time, and yes, I know, but it's part of the game. I will, try to work on my time management, and I should admit that if I really want to win, of course I will play faster. But I played some nice games. Thank you for Italian Players to organize this, for letting me participate, and hope to play once again someday. I'll slowly have a look at how to end this. If there's any questions from the chat, this is the time to ask them, because I'm slowly quitting. Don't know if there's anything left to say. Yeah, maybe just to recount first week of streaming, because today is Sunday. I started on Monday, so it means I have done it for 1 week now, every day except yesterday, which I took a day off. I really enjoyed it. It was my plan already for a long time, maybe for more than a year, and now that I have some free days, I took the opportunity to go and do it. I hope you like it as well, and I will just try to develop a bit more, do different things, maybe make some video content as well. For example, some things about strategy, tactics, analysis of some games. If you have any ideas, put them in the comments, in the live chat. I think in this first week I got 50, 60 subscribers, which of course I couldn't foresee, for which I'm very grateful. If you're watching and you like what I'm doing, please subscribe. And yes, I will definitely continue. I think for next week, on Thursday, there is an event coming up. I don't know if this has been published already, so I don't know what exactly I can say or not say about it. Let me have a quick look. But it will be on Thursday evening. I advise you to keep it free in your agendas. At least more information will come on Tuesday, so stay tuned for that. What I will do tomorrow, I don't know. Maybe play again a bit on draughts in some tournaments. Tomorrow again, of course, is the KNDB Clubavond, so that might just be fun to do again. Alright, thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure. And of course, I really hope that troubles with Corona will have an end, will end soon. Right now it's really tough around the world, also especially in Italy. So I wish you strength. Stay healthy, and yeah, my thoughts are with you. So, and I would love to after this time to come back to Italy and to play again in real life with you. Alright, thank you very much. I'm now ending the stream. Tutto bene. Arrivederci.